In our next adventure into African history, we discuss Mansa Musa. Was Mansa Musa richer than Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk? In 1324, Mansa Musa, the ruler of the Mali Empire, embarked on an epic pilgrimage to Mecca. His wealth was so vast that no one in history, neither Jeff Bezos nor Elon Musk, has come close to matching it. He didn't travel alone. He assembled a grand caravan of 60,000 men, 12,000 slaves, and hundreds of camels, each loaded with vast quantities of gold. Departing from the thriving city of Timbuktu, Mansa Musa's journey would become legendary across the Islamic world, leaving behind a tale of unimaginable wealth. Through the blistering heat of the Sahara Desert, the caravan marched onward. Gold-laden camels shimmered in the sun as Musa's procession stretched as far as the eye could see. Every town he visited was left in awe. In each place, Mansa Musa gave away gold, sparking stories of his boundless generosity. Even in the harsh desert, Mansa Musa's camp was luxurious. His tents were like palaces, and his scholars studied by lamplight, continuing the intellectual traditions of Mali. With hundreds of camels and tons of gold, his caravan was more than just a pilgrimage. It was a display of the vast riches of the Mali Empire. As the caravan reached the mighty Nile River, boats were prepared to ferry gold and treasures across, ensuring the pilgrimage continued without delay. When Mansa Musa entered Cairo, the city's ruler could hardly believe his eyes. Never before had Cairo witnessed such an overwhelming display of wealth. Mansa Musa's generosity knew no bounds. He handed out so much gold to the people of Cairo that the city's economy was thrown into chaos, causing inflation for years. But Mansa Musa's journey wasn't just about gold. He traveled with the finest scholars, eager to absorb knowledge and spread Mali's intellectual influence. His immense distribution of gold disrupted the economies of cities, driving prices up and altering the balance of trade across North Africa and beyond. From Cairo, the caravan pressed on toward its ultimate goal, Mecca, the holiest city in Islam, where Musa would complete his pilgrimage. Finally, after weeks of travel, Mansa Musa arrived in Mecca. Here, he humbly bowed in reverence, completing one of the most extraordinary journeys in history. In the holy city, Mansa Musa prayed and reflected. But even in this sacred space, the legend of his wealth continued to grow. With his pilgrimage complete, Mansa Musa began the long journey home, his caravan lighter but still overflowing with wealth and treasures. On the return trip, he spread knowledge as generously as he had gold. Libraries, schools, and mosques were established in the towns he passed. Back in Timbuktu, Mansa Musa poured his wealth into building the city into a hub of learning, commerce, and culture, attracting scholars from around the world. His wealth and influence didn't just change Mali, they transformed the world. Timbuktu became the center of learning and trade in West Africa for centuries. Mansa Musa, wealthier than any king before or since, left behind a legacy of riches, education, and culture that would resonate through history.